World War II veteran and hospital corpsman Ernest Blatt enlisted in the Navy right out of high school in 1939. What he thought would take him to sea took him somewhere more dangerous. His job was to save his comrades, but he narrowly escaped life-threatening situations himself many times. This is his story in his own words.
I was called every night someplace. Almost, I don't think I hardly ever missed a night that I wasn't called out someplace.
Many times in Ernest Blatt's service, he was called to save others. That was especially true during the months he spent in Guadalcanal. His life was in danger from the moment his ship neared the island to deploy its troops.
We supposed to went in on the third wave, and about the time that the first was going, the first wave plane come over and it hit our ship, and it was sinking. So we went in with a wing and a prayer. Yeah, but anyway, we got ashore. They said to dig in. Well, dig in the ground, you know, foxhole. The next morning, all we had in that coconut grove was standing was a bunch of splinters. They just completely demolished it.
The Marines he was stationed with went all over the island, and so did he. Whether it was night or day, he sometimes found himself alone, waiting on orders.
Because I was all by myself. At about 2 o'clock in the morning, I got a call from him, and he said, unhook the phone and come back down where we're at. He says, I think everything's okay. In the meantime, that night, the Japs had come in and sat right on the bank, 50 foot away, and set up a machine gun nest.
Blatt's mission was to help wounded men to treatment.
Our jobs was when you get a bunch of people like that, say 20 or 30 wounded, my job was to tag them, the worst ones, to send them back first.
Which often put him in peril, sometimes unarmed and vulnerable.
We was taking this guy down, and he was wounded pretty bad on a stretcher, right down on that point, and a sniper cut loose at us. We run and got over this hollow. Then I sneaked down by the road. I don't know what happened to none of them. I don't never seen a guy after that. I don't want to. And the guy on the stretcher run faster than anybody else, I think. And he was wounded, but he took off.
The danger was great, and his stories are many, but Blatt survived.
Out of the 9 corpsmen was in Guadalcanal, I was the only one made it to Australia.
Although many of Blatt's stories are harrowing, there are many others he tells with a laugh. He played on the 1st Marine Division football team and even managed to use his hospital corpsman knowledge to save lives when he returned home. Head to WTRF.com to watch a digital exclusive and hear all his memories.